for everything that he's been doing in my life and everything he's been blessing me with. I want to thank the president. I want to thank all my teammates, club and country. I want to thank them for their support and the love that they give me. This award today is a blessing to me, to my family, to my nation, and to be recognized as the best player in Africa. It's something incredible, and I'm extremely proud of. Just over 4 years ago, I failed in front of the world, and fast forward 4 years, I'm the best player in Africa. I want to say to all the young children and people watching this, don't let your failures weigh you down, that they break your wings, but in fact, turn your pain into your power and continue to fly. God bless.
Eko Juma, Eshe. Well, don't worry. I think Ademola Lookman should come to Ibadan to come and learn Yoruba class. But shout out to the. We can't call him a Yoruba demon, but Yoruba demon on the pitch, right? Ademola Lookman, the CAF best player of the year, right there in Morocco. Chiamaka Nnadozie winning back to back, and with that we say, hey, maybe that prayer has been answered for Ademola Lookman. And for Super Eagles of Nigeria, Super Falcons of Nigeria, Chiamaka Nnadozie, you're welcome to Kickoff Sports Show. My name is Oladapo Okunubi. How are you doing, Ganzi? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you, young striker. It's a delight to be back on the show this beautiful Tuesday morning. Like you said, it was a no-brainer. Everybody knew it was going to be Ademola Lookman or Ademola Lookman. And indeed, that was what we saw last night in Marrakesh, Morocco. He was crowned the CAF Best Player of the Year for the year 2024, succeeding another Nigerian, Victor Osimhen. So I think Nigerian football for the past few years has actually been something of joy. All our players playing their trade outside the shores of the country are doing absolutely well. And we hope next year, 2025, and even subsequent years, it's going to be much more better for all of these guys. Thank you so much for having me. Let's get the show started.
Okay, getting the show started. You heard that, but the question is, can the Super Eagles, the current form of Super Eagles this year, the latter part of the year, going into 2025, can really bring out a player exceptional for the CAF Awards? Let's keep our fingers crossed. But remember, games were played yesterday, and all that, winners were also announced yesterday. But I saw the body language of Patrice Motsepe at some point. He noticed that the time was wrapping up unnecessary, I get maybe some time spent in the music part or looking at the person taking the French part of the announcement. And I feel like, yes, I think Motsepe did a good job yesterday being number one CAF man.
Definitely. Not just yesterday. I think his tenure so far as the president of the Confederation of African Football has been decent. Do not forget, the last edition of the AFCON was actually the edition that rigged in the highest amount of money. So he's been able to make the AFCON very much lucrative. A lot of investors are now keen into African football. So by and large, I think Motsepe has done well for African football, at least for now. We remember the days of Issa Hayatou, even Ahmad Ahmad, these are past presidents who had one or two scandals after that tenure. But for Motsepe, we've not heard anything of such. I think he's been able to contribute his own quota to the success and development of football on the African continent.
Okay, so now let's just quickly drive a bit back to basketball this morning before talking boxing, because it is more, you talk about money, right? Money is in basketball, NBA, and money is also in boxing. But let's look at games decided in the wee hours of today. And that's 6 games that went down today.
Yes, 6 matches in the wee hours of this morning. Charlotte Hornets lost at home to Philadelphia 76ers, 108 to 121 points to 10 dead. Detroit Pistons were also the better side against Miami Heat, winning by 1 point, 125 to 124 points to 10 dead. Brooklyn Nets lost at home to Cleveland Cavaliers, 101 to 130 points to 10 dead. The Raptors from Toronto also lost to the Bulls from Chicago, 121 to 132 points, while of course Sacramento Kings lost to the Denver Nuggets, 129 to 130 points. And the last game in the wee hours of this morning was the game between LA Clippers and Utah Jazz. At the end of the day, the Clippers triumphed by 144 to 107 points.
All right, well, you got that. But remember, tomorrow morning is the final of the NBA Cup, and it's going to be between Milwaukee Bucks and Oklahoma City Thunders. I don't know where my head will be here, but I just feel like Antetokounmpo can lead Milwaukee Bucks to the trophy.
Yes, I also agree with you. The Bucks this season, they've been a revelation. They've been decent, and OKC Thunder are not doing badly as well. I think it's gonna be contested neck and neck. It's gonna be, won by the finest of margins. By the end of the day, I believe the Bucks should be triumphing over the OKC Thunders.
Well, anybody that you hype.
No,
Make a move.
You don't want me.
I don't want.
Let's talk about.
Wait, when we get there. No, when we get there. When we get there, although Favor was here last night on extra time, soliciting for financial support because she
don't put her
mind on top of your money. You can't just put your money on Ganzi's. I mean, you can't put your mind on Ganzi's money and you feel like you are going to win.
My mojo is back. No play with me. My predictions for Manchester Derby came through, and even my bet that City would not win against Manchester United also came through. So as I did like this, I did all. See smoke from my head.
Noodles to go down today. All right, now let's talk boxing this morning, where Alexander Usyk has confirmed that he plans to make a sensational return to the cruiserweight division if he defeats Tyson Fury again in this weekend's heavyweight rematch. Usyk defeated Fury to become the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world in May, having already achieved that feat cruiserweight. That result made Usyk a two-time two-weight undisputed champion. The Ukrainian has already shared one of these heavyweight titles to that's the IBF, to take this Saturday's rematch with Fury. Now let's listen to Alexander Usyk talking about his plans for this weekend's bout, same as Tyson Fury.
Just prepare. Listen. I don't know. I win. I just win. A lot of, but I not talk to you now because maybe Tyson watches your interview. Oh, what do you have? My coach learn a lot of, talk to me with my prepare what I will do 21st December.
Do you believe I've not got a lot going on. I'll be honest with you. I come here today to do these 10, 15 interviews, and I've got nothing to say. Like, I've not all camp. I've not been interested in talking or selling the fight. It's been sold. It got sold last year. This fight doesn't need any selling, so I'm not here to sell anything. I'm just here to just do what I've got to do and go home. Don't even want to be here. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be here today doing all these interviews. I want to go Saturday night, smash him, and fly home for Christmas with the kids. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
So there's nothing going on in my mind. I'm just here, going through the motions. Not got a lot to say. That camp's been good. Everything's been cushy as you would expect. I am in great shape. All the above questions.
You heard the two boxers there, and I feel Usyk is not the talking type. Fury is the talking type, but does he really do the talking in the ring?
Well, the 23rd of this month would be the day where we're going to see the rematch between these two heavyweight boxers, Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. So we know who would do the talking on the ring then. But for me, I think Usyk would be very tactical. Like I said, he's taciturn. He does not talk that much. But of course, for Tyson Fury, he just did talk anyhow. That's what he did in the first bout. At the end of the day, chop him. So I hope this time around, maybe he would be able to rejuvenate himself. But trust me, Usyk would be coming with the mindset of he wants that belt to remain with him. And Fury will be coming with the mindset of revenge. And like I said a few weeks ago, revenge might go your way or it might affect you. You know, when you are eager to get a revenge on your opponent, that could spur you to victory. Or only koyaje, you know, just to say Yoruba. Maybe people understand very well. So for me, I think Tyson Fury might just lose that bout again. But let's wait and see. We're still going to do a proper analysis maybe on Saturday before the bout goes down.
Empty barrel ló máa ń pariwo ariwo kọ́ ni music yo ẹnu ò ṣe ariwo kọ́ ni music yo empty barrel ló máa ń pariwo.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Check the time right now, still 9:11 at Still Solutions 939 FM. It is still Kickoff Sports Show. Oladako couldn't be here. Ganzi Alade's here this morning. And let's talk football on this part. Jolasho Ario Henry this morning. You say Ademola Lookman has been named. Yes, we know. Proper Yoruba man, yes. Let's check that particular message of that proper Yoruba man, proud Nigerian, Ibile won, king of all men, African footballer. All hail King Ademola Olajide.
Look, man, don't press on money. See as it is.
And now be like, okay, so shout out to the man behind Flash Scores. I mean, I forgot the guy's name. He was the one shouting, hey, look, you know. But shout out to all Nigerian journalists who were in Morocco, Marrakesh yesterday to support us. Yeah, that's Babatunde Ojora as well. You know, and also say we can win 2025 on. Is it the CAF Awards?
Yeah,
but the question is, do we have an organized team going to the CAF final? Because the coach of Ivory Coast won the coach of the year.
Yeah, and I think that was because Ivory Coast won the AFCON. I mean, the coach who came from nowhere was the assistant to their previous coach, and it led them to the title. And I think that was more than enough reason to give him the award, even though a lot of people made case for, Nigeria former coach Jose Pesero. He also did well at the AFCON, at least leading the Super Eagles to the final of that competition. But it is what it is. Let's wait to see what happens in the year 2025. And shout out to Chiamaka Nadozie as well. Remember, she also won the CAF Best Goalkeeper of the Year.
Back to back.
I predicted that she was not going to win the CAF Best Goalkeeper of the Year because there is Barbara Banda who won it from Zambia, and she won the Best Goalkeeper of the Year, and that's absolutely fantastic for her. She's one of the finest goalkeepers, both male and female, on the African continent, and I think a testament to that was what happened last night in Marrakesh. And also we had about 4 of our players in the CAF Women's Best XI. Shoala was there, Rashida Tajibare was there, Osinachi Ali was there, and Michelle Aloze. These 4 ladies also made it to the team. And for the Best XI of the men, we had Victor Osimhen and the CAF Best Player of the Year, Ademola Lookman. Okay,
so we've got different reactions concerning that Best 11 for the men's team. Andre Onana being the goalkeeper and the Best 11, and no Chief Stanley Nwabali there. I look at the defenders here. Do we have Leon Balo? I mean William Trostekong? Not here.
Well, I think I should make it make sense. How can you say the best player, the person you are judged as the best player of the last edition of the AFCON, did not even make it to the Best XI? I mean, how does that even make sense? Ekong was voted as the best player of the tournament, and he's not even.
I wasn't even expecting Victor Osimhen to be the best 11.
To be honest, that's my.
It doesn't deserve to be in the best 11.
I mean, if you are being honest, you could have given the likes of Adingra, even Sebastian Alla, who scored the winning goal. Yeah, I mean, these are guys you could have included, but it is what it. Like I said, inconsistency will be there. And remember, it's by votes. So anything that has to do with voting, there will be partiality. Some people would vote for people they have maybe preference for, and all of those things. So let's just leave it at that. But for me, I think CAF should be consistent in all of these things because we want this award to be credible.
If that should be the only thing that looks like a comma at this CAF Awards, for 2024, that will be the best 11 for me. And I feel, like you said, CAF should just...
I saw some people's comment on social media too. The Barbara Banda that won the best player, the best female player of the year.
Won the BBC player as well.
Yes. But she was not given the chance to participate at the last edition of the AFCON. She was banned. Yes. Go and check. She didn't play for Zambia at the last edition of the AFCON. How come someone that didn't participate at the AFCON was voted as the CAF Best Player of the Year? Well, it is what it is. Like I said, it was by vote, and at the end of the day, she won the vote.
She was nominated.
Yeah, she was nominated and she won it.
But anything about awards and nominations, there will always be reactions. Definitely. There will always be one side or the other. But remember, we're live on Facebook, live on YouTube, Solutions 939 FM. Jump in and let's get your reactions as well.
I don't know if you saw when Lookman was announced as the winner of the award last night, a lot of Arab people, they left the
venue.
Yeah. They were not happy about it. They all thought it was going to be Akraf Hakimi, but
the award went down in Morocco.
In Morocco, yeah.
So you should expect them to be there, and they expected, okay, if you're doing this on our home soil, let's see how this can happen. I could remember when the award was hosted in Nigeria. I think that was when SCN won, or I can't remember.
Yeah, so a lot of people
felt like a Nigerian player should win. It's not about the hosting country. You never hear when host countries have the host tournaments where they jar for first round.
Yes, no.
But let's go to break, guys. We'll be right back.
can't seem to find the right event center for this party.
What's the problem? You sound so worried.
I've been searching for a venue that can handle both the formal ceremony and the casual after party. Nothing seems to fit both moods.
Have you heard of Aweni Arena Event Center?
Aweni Arena? What makes them so special?
They are the perfect blend of elegance and comfort. Their venue is versatile, has the perfect space, event managers, and security for every occasion. And they will work with you to create the perfect setting for every part of your event.
Wow, this is perfect. Aweni Arena really nailed it.
They did. Visit us at 116 Obafemi Awolowo Way, Iyano Liberty, Kado Ibadan, or call 0809-360-7888 or 0706-899-4970 to book your event today. Aweni Arena Event Center is where your event finds its perfect fit.
Yes, they go, we dey work for dough. Some days it's fast, some days it's slow. Many highs and lows, but we carry go. Nothing go stop our doing so. Now the night just spirit, yes we move. With family, there's love at home. We know say Christmas, it don't come over. Blow the trumpet, parampe. Hello, go, go, go. Everywhere you go, go, go. Everybody go, lo, lo, lo. We go enjoy, so we go celebrate.
Disconnect from distractions. Go make a difference this season. Merry Christmas from MTN.
That's why I've got FCMB.
The little moments of joy that we share with our loved ones is what lights up the season and makes it truly special. Merry Christmas from FCMB. FCMB, my bank and I.
Good evening and welcome along to the Stadio Olimpico. We're all set for live coverage of Lazio against Inter on this Monday evening. It is the final game in match day 16 of Serie A. Çalhanoğlu with the corner, well attacked, saved by Provedel, and surely it's De Vrij, but the flag has gone up. Well, Dumfries wins the header. The arm is in an unnatural position from Gigot. It's his opposite number, Dumfries, who won the aerial challenge. That was goal bound. The arm was in an unnatural position, and therefore, by the letter of the law, it's a penalty to Inter. Çalhanoğlu from 12 yards, straight down the middle. The miss against Napoli was an anomaly. Çalhanoğlu, Dumfries, missed by Marušić and volleyed home by Di Marco. A score against Parma, he's on target tonight. Çalhanoğlu, time and space here for Barella! And just like Di Marco, he scores in back-to-back league games. Clipped in by Bastoni. Dumfries! He nearly scored earlier on with his head. Another majestic leap from Denzel Dumfries. Di Marco for Carlos Augusto. It just gets better and better for the Nerazzurri. Mkhitaryan. Through it goes. Marcus Thuram now. He wants a goal. He gets a goal. 6 of the best from the Nerazzurri tonight. And Marcus Thuram inching his way closer to Matteo Retegui. He's Inter's top scorer. What a night for Inter. It is a rout in the Eternal City. It ends here. Lazio 0, Inter 6.
Crazy game in the Italian Serie A last night, and it was Inter Milan scoring 6. And what a night when Atalanta will just be scared of, okay, this is a team that wants to really, defend the Italian Serie A title. And at the other end, looking at a man flying the flag of Atalanta in Morocco. So, but looking at Inter Milan, statement of intent here.
Definitely, it was a very, very solid victory for them. 6-0 away from home. That was what even made it very special. And now they are third on the Serie A log, 34 points for Inter Milan. Napoli are second, 35 points, and Bababe, Atalanta, are the one top in the charts with 37 points. I hope Ademola Lookman will win the Scudetto this season. That's just the missing piece.
Icing on the cake.
Yeah, I mean, if we can win the Scudetto, everything Osimhen achieved in the Serie A, Lookman has equaled and even surpassed. Osimhen did not win a European title with Napoli, but if Ademola Lookman can win the Scudetto, that means he's going to equal that. So let's wait and see what happens in the next few games. And for Inter Milan, the next game would be against
Como.
That would be on the 23rd of this month.
And you look at Como, what Como did over the weekend, beating AS Roma 2-0. Nobody saw that coming because when Como started the season, they were just like the Ikorodu City.
Exactly.
Remember, they were being flogged, dropping points, and being handled by Cesc Fabregas.
Yeah, Fabregas.
So, if they're going to face Como, but remember, Inter Milan has got a game in hand.
Yeah, definitely.
Against Fiorentina.
Definitely.
And having 34 points, if they can win that
they'll be level on points
with Atalanta, but depending on that result, don't let us count our chickens before they hatch. But that was one of the games that happened last night across. I mean, that was in Italy, but another one went down yesterday. That was Bournemouth getting a 1-1 draw against West Ham United. If you look at that game yesterday, according to reports, was more of different drama, most especially at the tail end of the game, a penalty and a direct free kick that ended the game 1-1. So the drama right there in the English Premier League is getting tougher by the day.
Definitely, it was the game that concluded the round of matches over the weekend, and I think for West Ham United, they really needed that victory, but of course Bournemouth were just too odd for them to handle. Bournemouth actually had the better chances in that game, but of course it was not meant to be for them. And like you said, the penalty given to West Ham United was controversial. Even Bournemouth coach also reacted saying, that shouldn't have been a penalty. But we know in the English Premier League, there's always controversy every now and then, especially as it has to do with the VAR. But let's wait and see what would happen in their next game. For Bournemouth now, they leapfrogged Aston Villa to jump to the 6th position on the log. And for West Ham United, they remain 14th, just behind Manchester United on the standings. And up next for West Ham will be against Brighton this weekend, and for Bournemouth that will be against Manchester United at the Old Trafford.
Okay, so let me quickly go straight here. I think there's a misunderstanding between Amorim and Bruno Fernandes. These two people are from Portugal.
Definitely.
So after the game, the Manchester Derby, Bruno Fernandes was praising Ahmad for his performance. But guess what Amorim said? He started warning that nobody should. People should just stop praising him and let them focus on the game. And this will not be the first time that this is happening, where Fernandes will say something, most especially, yes, the target of the Europa and that of the EPL. But let's listen to the two persons here. If maybe this will make Bruno Fernandes say goodbye to Manchester United, or there'll be more drama in the Red Devils camp.
His quality, we know what he's capable of doing it. He showed it today again. He's always hectic, he's always alive, and this is why he gets the penalty, this is why he gets his goal. it's a brilliant pass from Licha also, but he's being brilliant. But I don't want to say much.
I don't want to talk about just Ahmad. A lot of players here are improving, are fighting, are working really hard, are suffering, and that is a good thing when you suffer for something. So Ahmad, of course, is in the great moment, but I will say it again. Eric bring Ahmad to the first team. Ruud did a great job, and we continue with the good moment of Ahmad. And Ahmad did a great job. But now, let's be careful with Ahmad. Don't do the same mistakes that we did in the past with the younger guys. And let's push him down a little bit, praise him. But the next game is a new story, so he must continue to work hard.
So you heard the two Portuguese speaking there.
Well, for Bruno Fernandes, definitely it was in that moment. Ahmad was like the signature of all eyes in the Manchester derby, so he needed to be given his flowers. And for the coach, I also understand him where he's coming from. He knows if you are praising just one player, it's just like abandoning the rest, and that could cause problems in the team. It's just like a player concede a penalty and you single that player out and blame him. I mean, that would cause chaos in the camp. So that's why he's saying it was a collective effort of all of these players that victory they got over Manchester City. But I won't want to believe there is an issue between them. Let's wait and see what happens in the next few games. And do not forget, even Bruno Fernandes has to stay at Manchester United because he's their captain, at least for now. So let's wait and see what happens in their subsequent games, and then we can know for sure whether there is an issue between Ruben Amorim and Bruno Fernandes.
Okay, so let's just read some messages before saying goodbyes on the show. Bobby Bob says, well done. Congratulations to Ademola. Okunubi saying, hello, Solutions of Finance. Congratulations to Luku. David Kuti has got a message here.
Yeah, he said, good morning, sirs. Ganzi is beaming up with smiles because United is making him happy. Before I call my brother, and Arsenal know me over the weekend. So for Bruno, he said, as a captain, will most definitely want to praise a team member that plays his heart out. So that was exactly what I said too. He was just praising Ahmad because it was in the moment.
All right, well, this is the convenient point to say goodbye to the show. We'll be back tomorrow morning by 9 o'clock for Kiko Sports Show. Well, many thanks to everybody that participated on the show. Hey, coming up next is from the dailies. Adedamola Lafewa is coming on board. Yes!
Maybe we should change his name for today.
Adedamola Lukman.
Ademola Lafewa for today.
Ademola. Okay, sorry.
Adedamola Lafewa and Barista Adishokwe joining virtually.
All right, well, guys, enjoy the season. Like we always say, we say keep doing sports and stay safe.
Mr. Producer.